Hi everyone, and thanks so much for tuning in for today's video interview. Tony Restell here from SocialHire, and delighted to be joined today by Andrea Hoffer. Andrea, would you like to just start by telling people about yourself and your company, and then we'll get right into today's questions.
Sure. And first, I just want to say thank you to you, Tony, for having me on today. I'm really excited to be here. So as Tony said, my name's Andrea Hoffer, and I'm CEO and founder of AHA Recruiting Experts.
Excellent. And we're going to talk today about the kind of recruitment mistakes that you see small businesses make and things that they can do to improve. So if we kick right off there, what are some of the recruitment mistakes that you see businesses make that hurt their chance of successful hires? What are some of the things that would come to mind?
Number one is not clearly defining the role. And what I mean by that is they might have an idea of what they need for the position, but they might not have put the time in and the effort in to really figure out, well, what results do I want to see from this role? What are the success characteristics, the characteristics that I want to see in this person that will make them successful? And how does this position even contribute to the mission of the business? Because people want to know they're making a difference, right? So you need to be able to communicate that to the candidates, and the right candidates will connect with that. And that's probably the number one mistake I see. The second mistake I often see is just sort of slapping a job posting on job boards. So many of our clients, when they first come to us, say, I just spent $600 on Indeed last month and got nowhere. And I'm sick of looking through hundreds of unqualified resumes. And so, the first thing I do is look at, well, what did they slap on Indeed? And it's often sort of an alphabet soup of different things they liked about different job postings they saw. And there was nothing in there truly talking about who their company is, why somebody would want to work there, and the specific results, which comes back to mistake number one, that they want to see from this person, who will be successful in this person. So that's those two are very connected, but they are different in some ways as well. And then, there's so many different ways that you can improve your hiring results. The third one that I just want to share is around the interview. So now maybe you've done the work, you know who you're looking for, you put some great information out there to connect with the right candidates. But do you know how to do effective interviews to spot the right people? And that's where I see some of our clients falling off before they come to us, is they don't know how to create a good quality interview question that will get the information they need to know, well, does this person fit what I clearly defined? And also, they tend to do most of the talking. So one of the first things I say is just be quiet. Let the candidate talk. Otherwise, you're wasting their time and your time, because if you don't learn about them, how are you going to know if they're the right fit?
Absolutely.
Those are my top three.
Yeah, some great pitfalls to avoid there. And if you were, talking to a business owner right now and you were trying to give them one tip of something they should do as a business to improve the success of their hiring campaigns, anything in particular you'd highlight?
Yeah, so I always say start with your stories. And I feel like this is an easy way to start, right? So have a piece of paper, electronic tablet, whatever your favorite way to keep track of information, and have it handy. And I'd usually say, if it's a piece of paper, put a line in the middle. And on one side, every time one of your team members does something that kicks it out of the park, like you want to see all of your team members doing this, to write down the story and as specific as possible. Because once you get more and more of those stories written, you're going to know who you're looking for to join your team in the future. And then on the other side, when you have stories of team members where they didn't show up the way you wanted them to, so write those stories down, Because if you start to see a trend of who doesn't fit, or at least the characteristics that don't fit and the characteristics that do, then you'll really get a clear idea of who you want to join your team in the future.
That's really good advice. Thank you. And I know your recruitment offering differs somewhat from a typical recruitment agency's. Do you want to tell us a little bit about that and how it differs, and what kind of businesses and roles that means you're most able to help?
Sure, I'd be happy to. I think before I even talk about our approach, I'd like to talk about our goal. So when we look at recruiting for our clients, our goal isn't just to get the right person for the particular position or positions that they have open at that moment. Our goal is to set them up for long-term success with both hiring and retaining their employees. So we don't charge placement fees. We are subscription-based, and so we focus a lot on, we do a little bit of employer branding with our clients, help them really clearly define what role they need to fill and what those traits are that they're looking for. And then we create that into a recruitment campaign to attract those right people. And then, we do the whole A to Z recruitment process, but we're very high touch with our clients. We talk to them on a regular basis. It really depends on how much high touch the client wants. Some we talk to almost every day during certain stages of the process, and others weekly. And we're coaching them along the way. So by the time we fill one position for them, they have a whole hiring process with interview scripts, training behind it, coaching on how to recognize the perfect fit for their organization, and they also have a person to fill that role. Now, we're very appreciative because most of our clients come back to us. So the clients that work best with us are ones that are growing. It's not usually a particular industry. We've worked with salmon farms, IT companies, consulting, retail, hospitality. Every industry you can think of. Where we really shine is that cultural fit and setting them up for long-term hiring success. And so really the best clients for us are ones that want to learn, that don't just want a butt in the seat. They want somebody who's going to fit into their organizational culture, and they also want to know that they're doing hiring right. So they're willing to kind of receive our training and our coaching and improve with it.
Yeah, that really comes across as different in the industry. So thank you for explaining that. And if people watching this would like to get in touch, if perhaps they might like some help with some recruitment they're doing, is there a number or any contact details you'd like to share?
Sure. So our website is aharecruitingexperts.com. So you can visit our website. If you want to drop me an email, I'm happy to answer any questions you might have. And that's Andrea, Andrea, at AHA Recruiting Experts, all one word with an S.com. And also, I'd love to offer your audience, if it's okay, I have a freebie to give away. Is that okay?
Sure.
So if they do email me, I'd love to give away, we have some discovery exercises to help them start to clearly define that role and that person they're looking for. And then even more than that, which our clients love, is our job posting wizard, where after you do the discovery exercises, you go through the steps in the wizard, and now you have a beautiful, effective, attractive job posting that you can use in your recruitment efforts. It's a $297 value, and I'd love to give your audience access to that for free. So if they just email me, I'm happy to send them the information.
Well, thank you so much for your insight and for that very kind offer. Been great to have you on today, and have a great rest of the week, everyone. Bye for now.
Thank you.